Greetings, fans. Greetings, my people. This is a belated mop up about the little news that have been going around the last few days because I didn't do my thoughts about the FA Cup draw that happened yesterday, where we saw. Let me just go through the Arsenal draw. Let's do the draw. I was posting on my TikTok anyway. I did a little video on TikTok, but I didn't do anything for YouTube. So let me see. How do I even go to see my tweets? I've been over tweeting recently. So this was the draw for the FA Cup, and we saw Southampton at home to Arsenal in the quarterfinals. Manchester City drew Liverpool, which I thought was absolutely hilarious. These are two teams that have been telling the whole planet that they play the best football. Arsenal don't deserve to be where they are because obviously we are so boring and dull, despite us scoring everybody in the league. Terrible narrative anyway, it's backfiring. But these two are going to provide us with the most exciting football in the quarterfinal. Anyway, at the end of it, the end result is that one of them are leaving the competition by the end of the quarters. Chelsea will be playing Port Vale. I really wanted to play Port Vale because we don't need any more problems than we already have. We've got a packed schedule. The last thing we want is to add a good team. But Southampton, I think last time we played them, they drew against us, and I think it ended up anyway. It wasn't good. We really struggle at Southampton, but the way Arteta plays right now, I think we'll do well. We would still need to play a strongish team. We can't play our babies, but we can play a pretty strong team and would win. I'm not worried. I'm not worried about it. Then, of course, Chelsea, Port Vale, then West Ham versus Leeds, another Premier League matchup. West Ham were really, really good when they played Brentford. Their penalties were immaculate. Immaculate, honestly. I don't want any of that smoke. But Leeds would be a better matchup for us. Now, what I am hearing is that whoever wins between Chelsea, Port Vale, Manchester City, Liverpool are going to be playing in the semi-final. That means we'll be playing whoever wins between Leeds and West Ham. If we beat Southampton, but I'm not sure if that's how it works anyway. So we'll see what happens in the end. Now, what does the draw between Manchester City and Liverpool mean for Manchester City? Those are our main rivals. They are also in all four tournaments at the moment. They're in the Champions League facing Real Madrid. They're in the Premier League with 7 points behind with a game in hand. We are meeting them in the final of the Carabao Cup at Wembley in a few weeks' time. And then they are in the FA Cup, of course. So what does it mean for Manchester City? They are run in after the second leg of, basically, today, which is when I'm recording this, Manchester City will be playing Real Madrid. After that, they're going to have a game against West Ham. By the way, West Ham are fighting relegation, and they were crazy yesterday when they played Brentford. They looked good. So they're going to make sure that Manchester City player legs are dead numb by the end of it. And then after that, Manchester City, there'll be, I think we've got International Week somewhere there. Then when they come back, they're going to play Real Madrid, the second leg at home. Then they're going to go and play. They're going to host Liverpool, FA Cup. They'll be hosting Liverpool. Then a few days later, they're going to be, if they go through beating Real Madrid, they'll then be playing Bayern Munich. Because Bayern Munich, we are assuming, are going to go through on their path to the Champions League. Like I said, I think they'll go through to the semi-final. So basically, they'll be playing Bayern Munich. Then they'll host Chelsea. They'll go to Chelsea. They'll go to Stamford Bridge, play Stamford Bridge. Then they'll play the second leg against Bayern Munich. And then they'll be playing Arsenal at the Etihad. This is going to be a crazy, crazy thing. So for them to survive this crazy run-in, they will need to drop out they either basically drop out of the Champions League, or they win the Champions League and they have a crazy, crazy run-in. So it's going to be murder. It's going to be absolutely murderous schedule for them. And it changes everything, because at the moment, obviously, the chance of Arsenal winning the quadruple is 2%. Basically, the odds are really, really ridiculous. There's no point. There's no way Arsenal are going to win the quadruple. It is so hard. As you can see already, it's so hard. Usually, the last time we went to the quarterfinals of the FA Cup was like years ago when we won it last, I think 4 seasons ago, 5 seasons ago. And we had a bit of a break, but we needed at least 3 more midfielders for us to be able to compete properly in all tournaments. But the way we are lined up, to be honest, we need to drop one. We probably need to lose to Southampton for us to maintain our fitness levels. But if we can get to the semi-final without absolutely killing ourselves and our chances of the Premier League and the Champions League and the Carabao Cup, we should definitely do it. But the chance of us winning I think now the Champions League is looking a bit or too much of a tough ask for us. We might be okay with Bayer Leverkusen. If we go through Bayer Leverkusen, we're going to have to meet whoever wins between Bodo Glimt and Sporting Lisbon. To be fair, we look like we're going to go to the final, but at the final, unfortunately, when we get there, our chances of meeting either Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, Liverpool, or Chelsea, PSG is going to be a very tough ask. We'll need a lot of thinking. It will be crazy anyway. So the last round of 16, the way it's looking, we look okay. We look like we will get to the semi-final, to the final of this tournament pretty easily or reasonably easily. The problem is winning the final. We might get to the final and maybe not make it, but I'm going to go for it. But it's looking good, isn't it? It's looking good. So maybe the FA Cup might be our big problem. The FA Cup might be a big problem, but for me, we need to prioritize the league. The league needs to be prioritized. We definitely need to rest our best players in the FA Cup and then suffer for it. Otherwise, yeah, those are the little topics that have been coming up over the last week around cup games, some of the things that we need to be considering, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know how things are going to turn out, and then yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I'm getting anxious again. But Champions League tonight, I cannot wait. I'm going to be watching that, and then tomorrow as well. It's going to be a fantastic weekend. I'll be talking to you guys very soon. Much love. Bye-bye.